Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy. We are doing the wonderful sign of Scorpio today. We're doing your monthly, okay? So, your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, all right? Keep in mind that energy is fluid, which means that I can say this is Scorpio's energy, but if it feels more like your energy and you're cross watching, flip the energies where they need to be, all right? Now, heads up, be mindful. I'm apologizing in advance for the background noise because I'm recording downstairs and I'm right next to the kitchen and there's stuff going on in the kitchen. I was a lot quiet earlier, right? Okay, so with that being said, we're going to jump in to the first week. Anything you need to know about me, how you can schedule an appointment, the next moon meditation you can find in the description box below. If you are going to be joining us for the moon meditation, you definitely want to make sure that you include your email address so you can get that private link, okay? The next class coming up for the zodiac is going to be on Chiron, and our wonderful okay, Naila is going to be teaching that class. So you can also find that information in the description box below. All right. Without further ado, my lovelies, let's jump on into your weekly for September. So, first of all, I want to say welcome to Virgo season. This is full-fledged Virgo season. Virgo season, you should be in a place where hermit mode, honey, is something that you want to do because you are Scorpio. I can also see this is gonna be, I want to say, transformative if you allow it to. If you sit back and analyze and take in the things that you need to analyze and take in, you can find this to be a very transformative experience for you, okay? So popping off with the first week, you got holistic healing or holistic health popping up here with root chakra energy. Also with personal power, all right? And personal power energy is solar plexus energy. And then you also have abundance popping up with root chakra energy. Now, let me just say this to you. Root chakra and governs what's on your mind, okay? So root chakra is also where your vitality lies. This energy in your root chakra also is where fear and anxiety lies, okay? So with holistic health popping up, we're talking about looking at holistic health from an angle of all areas of your life, okay? If you're going through something emotionally, maybe you might need to find a life coach or a therapist or meditation or yoga or chanting, okay? So with the holistic health, it's really about zoning in and tuning into what is going to make you, the individual, feel more whole and more centered in your own self, okay? Especially when it comes to your personal power. You know, Scorpio's energy is all about transformation. We constantly are in a process of transforming, all right? Now, starting off this month and stepping into Virgo season is going to be owning your personal power where abundance is concerned. So for a lot of my wonderful Scorpios that might have been starting business, that may have feel you need abundance and maybe in your the area of love, abundance maybe in the area of friendships, okay? You are going to be finding holistic ways to help heal yourself, pull in your personal power, and step into abundance, okay? If this is about generating income and generating money, I just want to say this is going to be linked to how you see yourself, the individual. So be mindful of that, okay? We got a lot of I want to say energy popping off with you on the we got a lot of energy popping off with you on the first week, okay? There's a lot of communication going on here on the first week with you. We got the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Coins, and the Nine of Swords. And we're going to get into that on the extended clarifying this energy. But overall, there's a lot of communication going on. There may be you having to shut down and focus and get in your grind when it comes to you expanding and making money. There could be also some things that you need to pay attention to when it comes to the financial aspect of things. There could be also some decisions that needs to be made around bringing some things into balance and into alignments because you're interacting with energy that is asking for balance, and there's some type of indecision going on here also, okay? Some type of breakdown in communication going on here. This could be in a financial aspect or a living arrangement situation. Okay, whatever this is, this has you in your head. This could also be energy of someone pulling on you, because I do see the mental black magic card popping up here. So you're gonna really have to tap into your personal power within this first week and ground yourself in your own personal healing also. Okay, if you've been doing something one way for a really long time and it's not working out, this may be the time for you to swap and do it a different way. Okay, so first week is tapping into your personal power and seeking that holistic healing that is needed. Okay, all right, I'm gonna clarify that. All of the energies that you're interacting with, we're going to clarify that too. All right, so now let's take a look at what's going on in the second week. Second week, you got, look at this, soul healing popping up. Ooh, honey. And this is the Star Soul card. This is that chakra right above your crown chakra. Okay, you can kind of think about that energy or that chakra as like the umbilical cord that connects you between the earthly realm and the spiritual realm. So this is deep soul healing. This is deep letting go. You also have spiritual awakening happening within the second week, and you have grounding happening. These are some powerful cards. So what I'm seeing happening by week 2 is major transformation. Remember, we're in Hermit season. We're in Virgo season. This is all about going within, analyzing, assisting things, okay? Assessing things, all right? Okay, so the energy that you are interacting with coming into the second week is definitely energy of someone that's not reevaluating their role on things, okay? They're operating with a sense of wanting things to manifest and kind of wanting things to blossom on their own, but it's like they're not looking at the role they're playing in the demise and the destruction maybe of the family structure, or maybe of the business, or maybe even how money is being spent, okay? You're going to have to ground yourself, because some of the choices that you have been making within this situation could be dealing with because of your that deeper level of healing that you need to go through. Okay, now, and also you have energy popping up within the second week when you've learned enough. You've learned a lot of things, and somebody might think that you're coming up a little cold and a little, I want to say, one-sided and short, and that's only because you're taking your power back. That's only because you're healing. That's only because you're really correcting some things from the past that no longer works for you. And the energy that you're dealing with is they're not looking at themselves. They're not. They're still stuck in past energy and past things that's not really progressive, okay? Or moving forward. So you're going to have to be mindful of that also. All right, my loves? Okay. So moving on to the wonderful, wonderful third week, what you need to pay attention to is you are moving through the third week. A lot of jumping cards happen in the third week, okay? Third week, you got, angels and ascended masters popping out for you. You got the play card, which is heart chakra energy popping out for you. You got inner strength popping out, and you got divine wisdom popping out. Overall energy on the board coming into the third week is the soul star chakra, which is that connection between you and the spiritual realm. We're talking about Akashic records, the Akashic field information coming in, okay? We're talking about balance and alignment of chakras here, ascending masters, mastery, guides, angels, ancestors. Whatever realm that operates and vibrate on for you, just know by the third week coming in, that's what's going down, right? So be open for it. You want to play a little bit more. Don't take things so seriously. Laugh at yourself a little bit. Balance is going to be required also coming in on the third week, okay? Yeah, which is definitely going to lead to the inner strength. I feel like there's a breakthrough happening by the third week of September, okay? So I want to say even coming into Libra season, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, we're going from Virgo into Libra season, okay? Yeah, I could correct me on that if I'm wrong, all right? But there's some type of breakthrough coming in to bring in that balance. Y'all see the split right here? Bringing in that balance. Look at all this cracked on his skin. All of that ashes, all of that darkness, and now the light is breaking through. And that strength is going to have to come from the inward man, the inward woman, okay? Divine wisdom is also popping off on the third week, okay? With this divine wisdom, right? That might require you studying some. That might require you getting quiet. That might require you going back to some journaling, okay? That might require you tapping into a deeper level of self and not staying in your feelings. And I kind of feel like the angels and masters go hand in hand with divine wisdom. Okay, that's where you're gonna gain your inner strength from. Okay, now your energy that you need to be mindful of coming into the third week is that you need to be mindful of whatever emotional codependencies that you may be rocking with within this energy. You're gonna have to face and deal with the things that you need to, maybe even the things surrounding money, okay, where you need to either make some investments or reassess your investments, okay. Two of Swords energy, whatever emotions that you have going on, especially when it comes to what you've invested in, because the Queen of Cups energy is codependent. You're gonna have to find your inner strength so you can break free and move past that. Okay, you are dealing with someone maybe within this energy that knows you very well. This person could even be a little bit manipulative. Okay, it could be someone with Leo energy. Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo. But you need to know, and we're going to clarify this on the extended. What you need to know with this one, however, I kind of feel like things, whatever's going down, things are going to be moving quickly. I feel like this person is manipulative, and it could be heavily strong emotional manipulation. And they're coming in with Seven of Wands and Eight of Wands energy here, which is intuitive energy, but also energy where they feel like it's action driven. But I don't know if it's genuine energy. This is where you're gonna have to tap into that ascended master stuff. You need to make some decisions. You need to make some decisions about how you want to move. You need to make some decisions about what are you dependent on. Whatever it is you feel like you're codependent on, that might become surface stuff that may surface to the top within the third week for you to deal with. Okay, we're gonna clarify that when we hop on over to the breakdown in the extended. Okay, by week 4, my lovelies, you got the nurturing call popping up, and this is the earth chakra energy. This is the grounding energy also. This is a chakra below your root chakra that keeps you connected to the earth. This is how you're tapping in and staying in tune with nature. Nature actually nurtures you if you let it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Forgiveness also is popping off in the last week of the month. So you may have to nurture yourself and forgive, maybe not yourself, but other people. All right. Be determined and find determination as you're coming into the fourth week, and be flexible even though you're determined. Understand that things may change, the time may change, meetings may change, outings may change. Okay, so you want to be a little bit more flexible with the energy as you're moving throughout the last week of the month. All right, nurture yourself, operate from a place of forgiveness, be determined. Okay, and I want to really say be mindful really to stay in a place of meditation by the end of the month. Okay, 7 of coins, which means that you're looking at investment and you're putting work in towards things. Yeah, you got beautiful energy popping off at the end of the month, but it still asks you to bring things into perspective where you're nurturing yourself and giving yourself that self-love, because you could be afraid of the unknown. You still could be a little bit afraid of the outcome, and that could be part of that controlling Scorpio nature where you feel that you need to know everything, right? Okay, so be mindful of that. The energy that you're interacting with at the end of the month is still someone I feel like is still not on your level. Okay, if this is something that you are dealing with internally, you are definitely struggling at this point. I want to say maybe with being fair to yourself, maybe even being too harsh on yourself. There could be some internal negative talk within yourself popping off here that's keeping you feeling stuck and unmotivated. Okay, by the last week. That's why you need to ground yourself and nurture yourself coming into the last week of the month. Okay, now The bottom line is self-love. If I have to say anything that's coming in, is self-love and determination is going to be the order of the day, okay? Stop trying to manage everybody else's shit and manage your own, okay? You're going to have to love yourself. Self-love. Stop trying to manage everybody else's stuff and manage your own. That's really going to be the order of the day, okay? Stop trying to manage other people's stuff. Manage other people's. Okay. Okay. Self-love is required, baby. All right. I'm just going to jot that down for an idea of your title. All right. Yeah. Stop trying to manage other people's stuff. Self-love is it's important, it's relevant, it's needed. Okay. All right, my lovelies. If you are not joining me on Patreon, I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in to your monthlies. All right. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. You also want to make sure that you're joining me on Instagram, okay? Because I am going to start launching my Instagram, your do's, your don'ts, and your advice of the day. All right. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. The daily vibrations, they're uploaded 6 days a week. All right. So full of information. Okay. I deal predominantly with the chakras. Interested in anything on how to contact me, you can find that in the description box below. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you guys in your next monthly. And if you're sticking around for the Patreon, you can just